In New York, it's all about being an individual, and therefore you can customize practically anything, from your shoes to your clothes to your hats, anything you can imagine. But today we're going to show you something a little out of the box. Let's go check it out. When I walk into the room, I smell a one-of-a-kind fragrance, one that could only belong to a natural perfumer. Meet Julianne, a professional herbalist and perfumer. Considering this is such a unique job, I can't wait to learn more about this profession and take a whiff of what she's working on.
These are from all over the world. I've got things from little farmers in Indonesia and big farms in France. It's a lot more fun, it's a lot more creative. You know, you get to express yourself and you can use a variety of things that you wouldn't use therapeutically.
Creating natural perfume is a magical process because certain elements can impact the smell. The temperature, pH, and humidity are important factors to consider when making your own. Some of the cooler scents I found were leather, mushroom, and apricot.
It's kind of funny, I teach a lot of classes and this is my kit. I have 45 oils in it. And given that there's just 45 oils, every student in my class will make something astonishingly different.
In New York City, there are different options when it comes to preserving memories. One of the most powerful ways is through smell. Julianne is getting many clients these days who are looking to remember their most memorable days with a scent.
I recently had a couple come in from Paris and he planned this whole weekend for her, and part of it was coming here to make a perfume. And she had no idea that she was coming. She was all surprised and she loved it. And then they left here and he took her to a rooftop garden and proposed to her. So there's this real connection between scent and memory. So the hope is that every time she smells the perfume, she'll remember the day that she got engaged.
Wow, that gives me goosebumps. I love that idea.
I know I've been sent to Julianne's to learn and also make my own perfume. Let's get to it.
A perfumer organizes their materials in terms of top note, middle note, and bottom note. And then the bottom notes are the slowest moving. So they're the most tenacious, meaning they're the ones that are going to make it last on your skin. So those are darker, heavier things, balsams, resins, woods, roots, things like that. So you always start at the bottom with a perfume. You start with the bottom notes. And we're going to start with some Perfumer's alcohol. So I'm going to have you smell some bottom notes, and you're going to pick out some that you like, and then we're going to create a bottom chord. So I'm waiting for you to say you love something so wonderful. This is called oak moss. This is a very important perfume ingredient.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll set that aside. You might like this. This is cocoa.
Cocoa, okay. I do love me some chocolate. Why not have it on my skin? Oh, I love that.
And I thought you might like that. I thought you might like that. Bend these a little bit just so that they don't touch the table and get all over the place and contaminate each other. So what you do is, if you want to know what cocoa and Peru balsam smell like, you smell them together.
As much as it's weird, as much as I love this one initially, it's not working with what I'm putting together.
Well, that's good that you notice that. Well, because a lot of people are like a lot of different things and they want to put them together.
I love these two together, the oak moss and the cocoa.
Okay. We're going to use 8 drops of bottom note. So I'm going to suggest you keep it to 2 or 3 different notes.
Got it.
And we're going to go 1 drop at a time. You always have to smell it first because you can't take it away. You can only add it, right?
Ain't that the truth? I feel like that's how life is too.
So now we're going to move on to the middle notes. And then the middle notes, otherwise known as the heart of the perfume, are moving a little bit slower. And those are generally flowers with a smattering of herbs and spices. You like the pear?
Yeah, I'm in paradise, if you know what I mean.
Top notes are the most volatile. They reach your senses first and they sort of establish the sense initial impression and then dissipate into the ether, literally. They're usually citruses and herbs, very light and refreshing.
Drum roll, please. The last one goes to bergamot.
Bergamot, okay.
Wow.
What do you think?
Wow, I am impressed by you, of course, but also a little bit by myself that I was able to make this.
So can I smell it on you?
Yes, you may.
Oh, it smells a lot fresher on you.
Let's see on you.
It's really fruity on me.
Yes, it is. Oh, wow. Who would have thought that one perfume could smell so differently on two people?
Oh, it'll smell different on every person. It's the pH of your skin. It'll change it.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for welcoming me into your home and showing me how to make this lovely perfume that's going to be perfect not only for me, but for the people that I give this as a gift to.
My pleasure.
Making perfume is actually a really fun process, and it reminds me of making your own cocktail. Every step of the way, you can use your nose to lead you to something that makes you happy. I don't think my nose has ever been busier. This is Christie Clements from New York.